Aries, Taurus, to your beginning of August reading. Hope you guys are doing great out there. Welcome back, all subscribers, and anyone new to my channel. Welcome, welcome. If you guys like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on over here. In your energy, this is what you're thinking and feeling for the beginning of August. Okay, Aries, Taurus. Okay, guys, you got two cards coming out here. You have the Three of Wands and the Sun card in reverse. Ooh, very rare do we get two cards, so let's clarify on those right now. Clarifying Oracle card. This card is not only going to clarify on the two cards that are sitting there, it's also going to clarify on the whole entire reading. So it has a big job. Okay. The card coming out is the waiting game. Oh, wow. Okay. So let's see what's going on in the present before we even get into that. Pretty much all I really see right there is looking outward because maybe someone is being selfish and not looking where you're looking. Maybe you were doing something. Now you're stuck in the waiting game. Got the I can, solar plexus coming out. Using your intuition in the present. In the near past, you had base chakra, foundations of I have, and in the near future, you have patience upside down and still feeling impatient, probably because you're waiting for the waiting game over here. You're waiting patiently for your manifestations to come in. And I believe the manifestations that are coming in is what you're thinking about right now. It feels like you're delegating and you're strategizing about doing something that has to do with something you're trying to put together, a dream that you have with the foundations and achievements in the near future. This is, this card is the Four of Wands with the Magician. So you are looking, to either, might even be buying a house, who knows. But no matter what, this is your hopes and dreams of foundations and achievements. So you're really trying to put this thing together, and you have foundations here as well. So, but it just feels like somebody's not on the same page with you. They're being selfish about this. Maybe you're bringing up all these ideas and they're being foolhardy. They're like, this is not going to work. It's almost like they're going against your plan. Okay, somebody is going against your plan. It could be your love, whoever. But they're definitely not on the same page as you. With the base chakra over here in the near past of I have. Let's put this here. Find the base chakra for us, please, so we know what's going on. Right here. Okay, I have two cards coming out. Oh, okay. But I do feel like the Tower is like your inspiration, but your partner or whoever over here is being foolhardy and not on the same page with you, and they're actually acting careless, selfish. Okay. Giving you warning signs that they're not going with you, but you know that they're really, almost feels like they're kind of planning and maybe manifesting against your plan. They're, like I said, not on the same page. With the Two of Pentacles over here, it almost feels like you're trying to juggle thoughts and they're causing drama. They're causing drama about what you have. And I feel like what you have is this inspiration, this dream that you have, and like I said, they're going against it. You're inspired to go for what you want because you're saying, I can have this. Look at this, sitting next to I can. So I can have this. We already have so much, but just think of the possibilities that we could have. And it just feels like they're saying, they're causing drama about this. They don't think that this is a great idea. Okay, so yeah, they were selfish. They were selfish, and maybe even something in the past, maybe they were doing things that were selfish. And so you're kind of having these thoughts of knowing, oh my gosh, if I make this new plan, are they going to be just as selfish as they were before? because this card even talks about, you know, choices in the past that were selfish. You know, the consequences of what happened could have even caused a tower. So now you're inspired to do something else to maybe even get out of that tower, or inspired to stay away from a tower. But it just feels like there is a tower moment going with the two of you that is like kind of clashing. And it's due to the drama that they're causing because of some dream that you have. I know. Libra, you guys could be dealing with a Libra. You could also be dealing with a Leo. But definitely, it's imbalanced. This relationship is imbalanced. You guys cannot stay on the same page. This whole situation is unjustified between the two of you. You're not on the, it's definitely just not on the same page. It makes me wonder, like, okay, if you want this, what do they want, you know? Because they're being stubborn and inflexible, and they're not, you know, and in some ways they might even be untrusting because, like I said, in the past, they had made such horrible mistakes before and choices that you're afraid that they're going to go against the dream of whatever it is. Maybe it's just getting out of debt, who knows? But you're feeling like they're being inflexible and not staying on the same page with you, and it's really upsetting you. Because you're really inspired over here with this tower to say, you know what, we're going to get through this. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles coming up on top of the tower. Yeah, you're inspired to get to this achievement, and they're working against you. Oh, man. And this also, the sun upside down is telling you how unhappy you are. And, you know, it's almost like you're watching the red flags of them doing this again. They're, like, working against you. Yeah, fighting. 4 of Wands, and we have 4 of Wands twice. Fighting your passion, fighting against your passion. Remember, this is the near future, so they're pretty much fighting against this passion that you have. Wow. This dream, this passion, 4 of Wands. But you keep delegating, and you're saying, I just feel like you're like, I don't care. Fight me all you want. I'm still looking out. I'm still going for what I'm going for. But I'm kind of like I'm watching you. So you're saying, I can have our Ace of Pentacles. We are going to get to our hopes and dreams. We're going to get to where we need to be. It's like, I'm not listening to you. Yeah, look at that. Realization of the devil. Are you dealing with a Capricorn? You're having the realizations, and this is Cap twice. These are both the Capricorn cards. Having the realization that whatever they're thinking is a toxic thought, because it feels like it's going to get you stuck. It almost makes you feel like maybe you're going to do a circle. You're going to do the same thing you've done before. It gets you nowhere. So you're kind of watching that and realizing that, you know, 4 of Pentacles. Yeah. It's almost like they're being closed-minded. They're not looking at what you're looking. They're in disapproval, and, you know, you're just, like I said, it just feels like kind of a circle. But they're definitely in disapproval of you, and you know it, and you're also in disapproval of what they're saying, too. I would have to say this, I think I'm going to name this Not on the Same Page. Meditating, not taking that action. Sitting in your intuition, and pretty much I think you're just sitting in your intuition at this time because you are still delegating, strategizing on getting to where you need to be. You know, you're in the waiting game anyways. So you're just going to straight not move so that you can use your intuition to really think about what you can do and how this is really going to come through. Really delegating on how you're going to work this out. 3 of Pentacles. How are we going to work this out? How can I make you see that if we work together, we can get this done? Have them recognize your vision. Can you just recognize my vision? Can you just work with me and really thinking? I really think that's what you're doing. You're really not moving, you're meditating, and you're thinking about how to get this person on the same page with you. Can you notice what I am doing? So yeah, you're really trying to get into your head to try to get them to cooperate, but trying to figure out how you're going to say it. Like, how am I going to say this for them to even take this into retrospective of what I'm seeing and how this is going to work without them just always kind of just tossing it out to the side and, you know, just saying your vision is, you know, stupid or whatever. Yeah, without getting 10 of Swords from your partner. Your partner's definitely gonna, you know it. You're like, if I don't get deep down inside this, they're going to give me 10 of Swords because they're not going to be on the same page with me. Because they're going to think that everything I say is a 10 of Cups upside down. Oh my gosh, it's unsatisfactory. This is not the way things work. But you want to really tell them, you're wrong. I've got this with the 9 of Pentacles. Don't you see me? Don't you see what I'm doing? Don't you see the achievements that we can have? Don't you see where we could go? And it feels very burdening for you to try to get this person to understand where you're going with this idea of you're having the patience. No, I'm sorry, you're not having patience. Your patience is upside down. You don't have any patience anymore. I'm sorry. I think you were probably a little patient over here when you were in your mind, but over here you have no patience. You're waiting for the waiting game, and now you're waiting for it because I just feel like you're just going to go do this on your own anyways. You're going to do it anyways. 5 of Swords. Wheel of Fortune. You're changing the cycles. You're patiently waiting for the cycles to turn. You've got the 5 of Swords upside down. It's like you're not waiting for them anymore. You've had the understanding. You've realized you have the resolution of what's going on. Now you're patiently, I'm sorry, but you're impatiently waiting for the waiting game to come. I think you want it to come so fast, though, because you really want the cycles to turn as fast as possible. Maybe it's because you're having the realizations that if this doesn't move fast enough, they're going to catch on to this. There is a perfect timing for this, and you're going to have to wait. With all the impatience, it just feels like you're doing it. Yeah, there is. It's hopeful. I just feel like you're going to do it anyways. So it's like you're taking it upon yourself to do it. You're changing those cycles without them. To get to the foundations and the achievements. The Empress. And the Empress upside down. I just don't feel like they're still on the same page with you. Queen of Swords. They seem a little calm about it. Oh, they're withdrawn and cold, though. They're withdrawn and cold because they know you're going to do this. So you're just waiting for this to go through. It's like you've manifested it, you've done everything, and you're like, I'm doing this anyways. Yeah, Knight of Swords, you're coming in fast. You're coming in fast, but you have to wait for it to go through. Man, they don't like that, though. I think they know, though, that you're stubborn enough to do it anyways. They know there was going to be no stopping you anyways. I mean, once you got it in your head, you were ready to go. Yeah, they're not happy about that, though. They're mad. They're mad because you put a strength and a stronghold on this. Because you're doing what you want to do. You took the power. You took the power to do it. 6 of Wands. You went for that victory. You're going for that victory. In the end, it looks like you're going to have victory, but 7 of Wands, you're still going to have a challenge. It's still going to be challenging to get to your victory no matter what. They're just mad because they see that you took on that stronghold. They're trying to stay as calm as possible, but they are icy cold because you're not listening to them. Sounds such like an Aries Taurus thing to do. I'm stubborn. I'm going to do what I want to do because I know that's what needs to be done. And it's because it looks like whatever they did in the past ended up making you a tower anyways. So you're like, no, I'm not going to let you really have any control of this because you kind of gave us into a tower. So I'm really taking all the power, but I really wanted you to work with me. Getting to this 4 of Wands, or this Four of Wands, a Magician. Getting this foundations and achievements, though, you guys, is going to be a heck of a challenge. And I just believe it's because they're not on the same page with you. They're making it difficult. Okay, so let's see. So yeah, you're going to have in the near future, you're going to still have a challenge with this, trying to get exactly to where you want to be. Will they ever get on board with you? I don't know. It's a general reading. It would be so different for everybody. You'd have to know whether or not how your partner really is, you know. But with the inflexibility over here that it's showing, they just do not like this plan. So the angels say there will be a peaceful resolution in the near future. It's just that, you know, but yes, look for the signs. You're watching those red flags, so look for the signs for that peaceful resolution. Anything else? Yeah, because you're going to end up with a compromise. Oh, that's what it's going to end up in the end. So as they're mad and you're still challenging, they see that you're still challenging this, you're standing your ground against or against them for this, there's going to end up a compromise. So it looks like, yeah, you're going to end up compromising for this. But it doesn't look like it's going to be real soon for them to compromise, because they're going to get a little icy cold with you. So could even be dealing with a Virgo who is just going to completely just disappear, right? Go icy cold and withdraw from you. Okay, so, and let's get some angel romance cards out really fast. Oh, that one went flying. Yeah, the card that went flying is keep an open mind. I think that's going to, I don't know, I'm hearing that's more for your partner, but you're going to have that open, that heart-to-heart conversation with an open mind. Okay. And for some of you who are married, and we see that right here with the Four of Wands as well, it's going to be healing family issues. Okay. And reconciliation. It's going to be a reconciliation anyways. I see that with the compromise. The reconciliation is going to pretty much be like, fine, you know. It's kind of how I hear it. It's like, fine, you've already done all this. There's no going back now. So I might as well just, you know, have a conversation about it, and we'll compromise about it. Since you already did everything, Aries, Taurus, okay? Stubborn. Fiery, stubborn. Okay, so passionate too. Let's not forget the passion. Passionate, stubborn, you know. And I also feel like the inflexibility is also coming from you as well. They're inflexible to go the way you want them to go, and you're also inflexible to go away from what you want, okay? Because you have so much passion about what you want, because you're very inspired to know that you just feel deep down inside, intuitively, this is going to work. So that is not going to steer you away at all. And that's where you're really going to get that Taurus mode, I really believe, where you're really going to stand your ground, and you're just not going to move. That's where the inflexibility is going to come from, right there. Right there is that Taurus. It's just like, you can't move me. I'm stubborn. Okay, so I know I'm a Taurus too, but I'm not a cusp. So, you know, but I know once we get that in our head, we know where we're going. You can't move me, you know, and that's why you're going to be this Nine of Pentacles too. It's that heavy earth sign coming up, that Cap and that Taurus coming up, where it's like, you can't move this, right? So, okay, guys, and that was for you. Until next time, peace and love, my friends. Bye-bye.